Fox 32 News starts right now. Good evening. I'm Jeff Herndon.
And I'm Dawn Hasbrook. A former couple still fighting it out in a courtroom over whether their embryos, frozen for years, should be thawed. The couple decided to freeze the embryos after the girlfriend found out she had cancer, which could prevent her from having another baby. Now she wants to use the embryos, and he doesn't. Fox 32's Lisa Chavarria joins us with more on that battle years in the making, Lisa.
Dawn, the couple went their separate ways and both feel very different about what to do with the frozen embryos. She already has a child from a different relationship. He doesn't want children at this time. She does. Now an appellate court could decide their fate.
They signed a document that said they both had to consent, and that is something that cannot be overlooked just because Carla wants to use them now. Again, not being heartless to her, but Jacob has rights too that need to be respected.
It was a very personal decision to freeze a couple's embryos, but now the fate of those embryos created by Dr. Carla Dunstan and her then boyfriend Jacob Sfransky will be decided in a public court. Dunstan was diagnosed with cancer, underwent chemotherapy, and wanted to still have a chance to have a biological child. The duo initially agreed. Now they don't.
I'm telling her not now, not like this, and not until I'm ready.
A Cook County Circuit Court judge initially ruled in favor of allowing Dunstan to use the embryos. Sfransky is now hoping the appellate court will stop her from doing that.
In retrospect, hindsight's always 20/20. I'm sure they would have done things differently. It's regrettable that we are where we are, but hopefully this case can provide guidance for such disputes in the future and eliminate them from happening in the first place.
We reached out to Dunstan's attorney for comment. We are still waiting to hear back. The appellate court could make a ruling in January. The case could eventually make its way to the Illinois Supreme Court, depending on which way the judge rules.
Wow, so interesting. So it sounds like a lot goes along with just giving her the embryos.
It certainly does. And according to this co-parent agreement, essentially what would happen is that he would become financially responsible for the child, and he says he's simply not ready for it.
All right, we'll see what happens, because it certainly does set a precedent.
Tough situation.
Thanks, Lisa.